So the pressure from the tank into the switch goes to this capillary. And if you put, like you guys did, a whole bunch of diamond inside the unit, it plugs up this thing. And then the pressure goes up and down and it's all crazy. Because it doesn't communicate well with the pressure switch. I brought, this is a sample to show you. Never put water in a hot unit. Never ever put water in a hot unit. First you have to fill it up and then you turn it on. If you turn it on, it has 4 heating elements. If there's no water to take the heat away, the heating elements get really hot. And then, because the heating element is not inside the tank, it's outside the tank, it's clamped on the tank. So mineral deposits were not affected. It's critical that you turn it on only after you fill it up. For every gallon you put 1 capful. For 1 gallon you put 1 capful. And once a month you dump everything out. In the morning you open up the bag, put a little bit of cup underneath, and you pour water until the water level reaches the maximum level. You can put more water in it. The problem is that then it's going to spit out more water. So between this level and the top of the unit, this is where you build up the saturated steam. In the morning, the pressure will drop very quickly because it's not steam, it's just hot air. And once you press the foot switch, the pressure will drop very quickly. It will build up very quickly because only then you have saturated steam. In the morning when you open it, you hear a hissing sound because inside it makes vacuum because the steam condensates and creates the vacuum and falls back into the tank. When you have just regular store jewelry, then you want to close it and you open it up just about a 1/4 inch at the far end of the T-handle. And then when you want to polish, you just flip the switch on. And if you open it more, then you have more. Sometimes you have a customer bringing in a ring that has meatloaf or heaven knows what some of these ladies have in it. Then you open it up a little more. In 2 seconds, whatever is in there, it just cleans it up because it has a lot more moisture and it just dislocates whatever is there. The closer you hold the diamond to the nozzle, the better it will clean. So we suggest you close it and you open a 1/4 turn. And when you want polishing, you open up. When you want just steam, you just turn it off. It's that easy.
The one thing that we didn't know is turning that little knob when we use the diamond powder. I don't know if people really
you close it and you open it up a 1/4 turn at the far end, a 1/4 inch at the far end of the handle, and then whenever you have a ring that's really baked up and caked up, and then you open it up more, and once again, the closer you hold it to the diamond, the better it will be. And if you have a diamond, your diamond, you will find out that if you do it 3, 4, 5, 6 times, every time it will be a little bit better. Yeah. Now, the best water to use in the steamer would be distilled water, but it's expensive. And it could cost you $600, $700 a year. It's quite an expense. But if you use, it's called reverse osmosis, it takes most of the minerals out. This is the best water for you to drink and for the steamer as well. Right now the unit is filled with water and does not have diamond powder, so do not use diamond powder for 1 day, and afterwards you can start using it. When we make the tanks, we use cutting oils to cut the threads, and we try to wash out all the metal shavings and oils and so on, but for a week or so, it will not clean as well as a used unit will because of this. It's very small. It's the same, like I told you, on the side of the ultrasonic, there's that small smuck. Same thing is here. So have a little patience. As time goes by, it will clean better and better. Another thing is that on the ultrasonic, there's this grim here on the side of it. You want to make sure that you take a sandpaper or emery cloth or dishwashing stainless steel steel wool and clean it up to perfection, because it's very hard to believe that gravity, we know what gravity is, and that's how we stay on the front. The attraction between the dirt and the diamond, it's 4,000 or 5,000 times stronger than gravity. It's extremely difficult to clean it to perfection. So you want to make sure that it's spick and span. It's better not to use the ultrasonic than to have an ultrasonic that has this grim on the side. And change the liquid, use the cheapest ultrasonic solution. We suggest Johnson's baby shampoo. It's dirt cheap. It costs $3 or $2 a bottle. You use it for 3 weeks. You can use this stuff that they sell at the jewelry supply store. If it's acidy or alkaline, you can neutralize it with the steam, but it's very difficult. We also suggest between the ultrasonic and steam to use a little bit of water to just rinse it before you steam it. Because it doesn't matter if it's acidy or alkaline, it will change the color of the gold. 14 karat gold is actually only half gold. It's 585 to be precise. And if it's acidy or alkaline, it will change the color of the gold. It will destroy your jewelry displays in the store. You spend a ton of money in making it nice, and all these chemicals from the ultrasonic solution, they leach inside and it films up your showcases. They put a film on the showcase, especially you have lights and it's hot and it's just bad news all around. Not to mention that if it's ammonia, it's not good for you either. Why is this the best steamer? There's lots of steamers in the market, but why is this the best? Number one is because it cleans diamonds like nothing else, but it has 4 heating elements. All steamers on the market, they have a pressure switch or a thermostat. This, in addition to the thermostat, has a pressure switch. We set the pressure to 80 psi and the thermostat to 110. So when you guys fight the battle here in Christmas time, you have 5 customers lined up and you really need to fire on all cylinders, then this will keep up with you. If you have only a pressure switch, then the pressure goes down, you have to wait until it comes up. But we make it so it does, it's like you have angels in the sales department to make it glitter and to make it glitter fast. When they polish a diamond, they have a cast iron wheel. It looks like a disc brake, and they wear down with the diamond powder the diamond until it becomes a facet. And when it's satisfactory, then just turn it and so on. When the polishing is done, then the diamond is black and yucky looking. It doesn't look anything like a diamond. And they put in a solution called acid boiling. The molecule of acid is bigger than the little grooves where this thing bakes in. So it looks good, but it's not perfect. This gets it perfect. Because the diamond powder we use, it's so fine, so minute, so nanoparticles that goes inside, it clears up the whole thing.
When someone else on staff opened that valve one day after it had been shut off, thinking that it was fine, and
it should be a safety device inside.
Burned her face.
No. It's called a blow-up preventer. All of them have it. Yours too.
Yeah.
We make the best there is. We make it idiot-proof. Well, almost. But every single aspect of it is been researched and worked on, and yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the big question.
We've been in business for 40 years, and we are the only company that manufactures steam cleaners. We've never been sued.
Mhm.
We make the safest product money
How
can
do we
buy.
know when that's out of water?
That's a good question. Think of whatever other questions you have. As I said in the morning, when you turn it on first time, there is hot air inside, not saturated steam. When the unit is empty, it does the same thing. The pressure drops very quickly and it recovers very quickly. That means that the unit is close to empty. So